Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter. We are in the Toxicity DLC and we've just unlocked T3 heaters, which I don't think I can do much with yet. I need some iridium rods. I do have iridium lying around, so I mean it's a possibility. Where did I put it? Yeah, not quite enough. Anyway, what I want to do today is I want to head under the mountain, but there are a couple of things I need to do on this side first. We will be getting the rocket launching platform soon, like very soon. And we'll need to launch some rockets. That might be a little difficult with the lack of iridium, and I know where to get sulfur from now, so that won't be a problem. It's way over that side. But there are a couple of jetpacks, and we have unlocked a recycler, so I think we're going to do something with that. Anyway, lots to do. Let's get stuck in. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to head over in this direction. I'm going to go into that structure. I'm going to pick up that jetpack that I left behind. Right, and if I remember correctly, it was right at the top of this building, where it's pretty dark in here. Yeah, much better upstairs. I think it was this box. Yeah, there it is. So there's a T1 jetpack. Good. And that's all I really wanted to collect here. I'm just going to stop at that box that I had left behind and see if there's anything in there that's good. Right, Loma, Shanga, not important. None of that's important. Right, let's see. Nothing here is really important. I might grab a bit of that. I will take the tungsten. That's a new material. And I might as well take the effigy over. Right, let's head home. And I will just offload what I can. I need to get a better storage setup going soon. I will just drop the rest of the stuff in here. I don't really need to be carrying purification capsules on me. So what I'll do is I'll just toss them into here. I'm still using this, and I did make myself some extra water, and I could probably use some food, so I'm going to eat that. And then we're going to fly over to the faraway facility, which is not that far away, and pick us up another jetpack. Right, we have arrived. Now this place we cleaned up in the last episode. See if there's anything in here that I'd want to take with me. Not really. I can grab that food. The rest of the stuff is meh. Okay. The jetpack for this area, I believe, was in the building. Was it on this side? Let's go and have a look over here. No, nothing there. There it is. Okay, I'll take that purified water with me as well. Anything I want to take out of here? Nope. And I may as well pick up these goos that I left lying here yesterday. Get them into a box. Now, what I plan to do later on with all these goo boxes lying around is when I set up the drones, I'll just set them up to come and collect. Although, you know, I might need some, so I will take a couple with me. Anything else in here? There's one more box that I need to check on the way back, and that was the box that I used when I was sorting out the rail station. And there is the launch platform. Timing's pretty good. Right, this is all pretty much junk. I'll take the goo bomb. That's fine. Don't need any more. And we are back. So let's have a look at what we can do. I have 2 super alloys. I think that might not be enough. There's a third one. Okay, so there's 3 super alloys. I'm going to offload the goo in here. Can't fit it all, but that's okay. We'll drop this. And then we're going to need 2 microchip deconstructions, silicon and magnesium. I have magnesium. I've got everything. So where am I going to put this guy? Let me put this in this little corner. So we'll build, and we're going to get recycling machine. I didn't actually make the chips. So let's hop in here and 2 of those, and then try that again. Okay, there's the recycling machine, and it does not go into that slot, so I'll have to move it, and we'll put it over here. Now I'm going to open this up. I'm going to take a jetpack and I'm going to rip it up. Look at that. 2 rocket engines. It's not going to help me a heck of a lot at the moment. Because I don't have the super alloy to launch the rockets, but at least I know I have some rocket engines. And I don't need these jetpacks. I've already got a T1 jetpack. That's all you ever need. So we'll grab all of this and go and put it away. Done. So the next thing that I'm going to be aiming for is this, and for that I also need super alloy. That means I'm going to need to find aluminium scrap. I need to sort out my water and sort out some food. I'll just grab that one, and I'm just going to whip down this way because I haven't really checked out the area beyond that point. I was going to go there in the first episode, then I got distracted. So we're going to head over here, because I'm pretty sure that there's a box right there. And that's not really very valuable stuff. Okay. And we'll see if there are any more boxes around here. Nope. Nothing of great importance. Ah, there's one. That's the area that we were at. Okay, so there's a bit of uranium, some aluminium, some chlorine, water I will take. Water's a little bit of a thing at the moment. Yeah, there's no aluminium scrap over there. Okay, the sky's just cleared up, and it looks like there is something over on this side. Now that's the structure that we cleared up. And see if there's anything hiding around here. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything of great value. But then you never know what might be hiding around a corner. Yeah, I've scoured most of this place. I need to take a bit of oxygen, pull that up. Just basically looking around through all the little nooks and crannies, all the little corners, see if I can find anything good. But it does not look like there's anything else in this place. There's a nice little cove. This looks like a good spot for a golden chest. Doubt I'm going to find one here under the water. Okay, let's go down and have a look over here, see if there's anything around. Don't see anything under the water. And then just a quick run through this pipe. I'll go and top up my oxygen over there. Right, and in we go. Anything over here that I've left? Nothing important there. It looks like something over there maybe. Looks like there's a broken gate over here. But this is intact, so maybe underneath. Oh yeah, there we go. What do we have here? A storage locker under the water. Oh, bean seed. That's great. I'll take that. What else do we have? Nothing else really. Okay, let's get out. Oh, that was quite a nice find. And then I just need to fly myself out of here. There's one on the other side as well. Let's go and see if there's anything fancy there. No, that one's all locked up. Okay, I've probably walked past a golden chest here or there. I haven't seen any more aluminium scrap over here. So it seems we're going to have to go somewhere else to find more aluminium. And that's perfect because that's what I want to do. Now there is still that location around that way that I could go into. There are the chests and stuff over there. But I'm not really sure if I want to go there yet. I'd like to leave some chests unopened so that later on I can find chests that actually have good stuff in them. Okay, I will drop things off that I don't need. We can drop that off. I think I'm going to switch one of my eggplants out. I'll take that out and that and that. And then in this one, I'll take out that and I'll put the bean in. That's going to grow faster and it's going to be much better food. Now, I do need more storage in here, even if it's only one more chest. Right, offloading the food into here. I'm going to take food and water with me. I'll drop the seed inside somewhere, right there. I'm going to use this mini water that I don't really need for anything else. That should be enough food. I will need some oxygen, and I have none left in my box. So, let's go and make some of those. And at the same time, I can pick up some iron and make some more storage. Right, I'm back with this, so oxygen capsules are made. I'll put a storage box over here. So, locker storage right there. And nothing I want to drop off here right now, but I will be probably coming back with some stuff. I'm going to leave one of those behind. I've got food, take an extra water with me, maybe another purification capsule, just in case, and maybe just one more water, just for safety. We are going to take a trip, and that means coming over to the train station. Okay, so we have built a box here. Let me just have a look in here and see what there was. Oh, there's some food here too. Should I bother? Could just eat one now. Yep, that's fine. So we are going to get onto this little train and we have a storage box here that we can use. And it conveniently has a bit of stuff in it. If I run around, I'm pretty sure that I could get a little bit more important stuff. I need basically one more titanium. And there is one lying right there. And that will be enough for us to build a little survival spot over on the other side. So let's hit the button. And off we go. And we're going to head through the mountain. And we come to our first cave opening. You can see there's areas here that need to be cleaned up as well. We'll get back to that. Yeah, there's some big caves in here. Pretty cool looking. And this side also opens up into a cave. And I think this is the side with the deep hole. Yep. And then due to a graphical glitch, we get to see a little bit of what we can expect on this side before the haze hits us. If it hits us, is it not going to hit us? Huh, Maybe our terraforming's working. Super. And this is where we're going to stop. And we're quite safe up here, but directly below us, there's an area that needs to be cleaned. And there's some aluminium here, so let's get that. And that's a bit of super alloy that we need as well. So I think what I'll do is I'll leave a little bit of my survival stuff in this train and drop off the aluminium and stuff in here, because I think in this area is where I'm going to have my main base. Look at the size of this area. It goes beyond that building as well. That's pretty impressive. But it goes way around that corner, and you know, there's lots of places. Anyway, let's hop down and... oh, look, there's more stuff here. But we need to start cleaning up. There's 49 pieces that need to be cleaned. And we just need to figure out where they all are. So there's some up here, and that gets everything started. Yeah, there's a lot of cleaning up to do here. Okay, so this little spot is clear. Then there must be more down, further down. Oh, there was one right at the exit to this stairwell, or the ladder up to the top. And then I assume that's going to be part of it. I need to get myself a purification capsule, and we continue. And there's a whole bunch of aluminium scrap around here. Very, very nice. Right, my inventory's full, and I haven't really thought about building anything. I'm going to need oxygen anyway, so let's head back up to the train. By the way, you get oxygen in the train. There we go. And I'm going to need some water. But first, I need to get myself a big storage box. I do have some iron, so let's drop 3 of these off. Grab the iron. I'm not sure if I can build up here. No, I can't. Bummer. And I can't build in the toxic area either. Okay, let's have a water, and we just head back down again. And what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to drop off all of the goo. And I should have left that iron behind. Anyway, I've got a big pile of goo over there. And we just continue cleaning. And this is going to be the halfway mark. Cool, we are making progress. Alright, we still need 21 of them, and I will have to go and look for those. Not sure where they are hiding. Perhaps in this little area? Nope, doesn't look like it. That looks like the edge of the area. Ah, there's some that I missed. Yeah, it's sometimes a little difficult to see unless you're kind of looking hard. Okay, so that means that that's clean. Let's go and get some oxygen, and we'll get a view from the top. Alright, it looks like everything is pretty much below us. Unless there's some inside this train. I don't remember. Well, there's a lot of food here. Yeah, I don't see any inside this train. And there are chests down here as well. Alright, I'm back out. Ah, I see. There it is. It was by the rocks. I just completely missed it. Right, let me head down to my little pile of goo, and I'll just drop it off. Alright, that's done. Man, I think I literally flew over this. And with that one, I need 10 more. And I think they may all be here. Maybe not. That takes us up to 46. I'm missing 3. And it's not in this area. Interesting. Let's have a look inside the trains on the ground. Ah, darn. Okay, I need oxygen first. Right, just made it back. Let me drop these off. I'll take those with me and drop those off down at the bottom. I can only think that they might be inside those trains, although that area, it said it was clean. Alright, so there's my little goo pile. Ah, yeah, there we go. They are inside the train. And that means that this whole area is now clean. Superb. And there are chests and there are resources. There's aluminium, which I think I might as well grab right now. That is quite a lot of aluminium and super alloy. Enough, in fact, to probably launch a rocket. Oh, and there's some more here. And my storage is full because I'm carrying goo that I don't need. Good. I've emptied that out. I can pick up those and up we go. So I'm going to drop off the aluminium and the super alloy in here for now. I'm going to take this lot and I'm going to make myself a box down at the bottom. So we still have water. We've got some food. I can eat that food. We've got the capsules. I'll take another water with me just in case. That looks like the next kind of logical area to clean, maybe. Go in front and see what's down here. There's an area over here, but that looks clean already. So that is the next stop. Yep, let's go this way. And we have the pinning microchip. Oh, nice. So I don't forget the recipes that I already know. Alright, I think I'll put a box over here. Door on it. And then I'm going to need to find some iron. And if we get close enough here, we can see, okay, there's 25 to be cleaned up here. So I'm just going to grab some iron so I can make myself a chest inside this place. There you go. And then we can run through here and clean up. Ooh, and this is quite nice. These are big trucks carrying other trucks, and there are storage crates on those trucks. And we have an energy multiplier fuse lying on the ground here. That's pretty cool. Alright, nothing else inside this vehicle. Yeah, look at that. That's quite an impressive, it looks like a dozer type thing, front end loader. Okay, there's a bit on the roof and another one, and that's this spot over here clean. I'll go and get myself re-energized and drop off the goo. Right, so now we are over that way into the little rocky area, and that makes 12. Okay, so this area is happy. Then I need to kind of run around the outside here and see where the rest of it is. I'm still in the same area. It's quite a widespread area. All right, this is actually a very wide area. Okay, 15, 10 more to go. Now there's some more here. It doesn't look like there's any more up there. There's some down on this side. Clean this off. That lets us in. And is there anything inside? Yeah, some at the back. Good, that takes us up to 20. I'm looking for 5 more. And this area didn't give me the all clear, so I am going to say that it's somewhere here. Yeah, there we go. That is 22. So 3 more pieces, and I think these are them. Oh, wait, there's one piece somewhere else. All right, I need to head back very quickly. I am almost out of oxygen, so there's one piece somewhere that I missed. I'm seeing iridium lying on the ground. That's good. We're going to need that. Good. Just offload all of that goo. And now I have left one piece somewhere that is going to make things difficult to find. Just going to make sure that I didn't leave any up on the rocks. Hopefully I didn't. I see a chest up here. Ah, Nolna seeds, 300% multiplier. It's the iridium. We'll grab that. Okay, I see the piece that I missed. It's at the back of this. Looks like a big drilling rig. Alright, there it is. Awesome. This area is now clear. And I should, if I take this apart, should be able to get the resources that I need. Right, there's like a wall here to be able to make myself another container. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe where I have that container at the moment is a good place to have a base. Or here, somewhere around this area. Oh my gosh, water again, water bottle. Come on, drink. Oof, close one. Alright, yeah. That's the second time I've done that. Yeah, I'm thinking that this isn't such a bad place to have a base. There's some resources around on the ground. We have a biodome now. It's fairly pretty. I don't see any water around. That's the only issue that I have. Let's just pop down this way and see if there's any water lower down. Oh, there's not even water down this side. Oh dear. Alright, I've traveled quite far around. Now there's a big location over there. That's to the east. Yep, there's no water here. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Just doing a little bit of reconnaissance. There's a pipe coming out. I think there might be water down in that area. Huh, there's falling dust over there. And there's like a hole in the rock over here. There's probably nothing. Yep. Oh, that looks a little bit more deliberate. Let's go in here. Oh, this is quite a nice little cave in here. Oh, there's a box. Wait, what did I see there? There we go. Golden chest. Another effigy. Golden seed. Oh, beans. Food. I'm going to need to use my oxygen. But that's fine. I've got a couple of things in here that I'm going to have to come back for, but I will take the squash. Let's have our oxygen, and then I have space for... I'm going to take the uranium because I see iridium on the floor, so that should be fine. Okay, so this cave is like at the back. That's the rail line that we came in on, and that cave's over here. Quite well hidden. And it looks like there's another cave over here, and there's a box in here. Can't do anything with it. Nope, nothing. But there's a chest. Anything good in here? Well, food I could eat. Otherwise, I should actually be dropping this stuff off. Let's drop off the magnesium because we don't need that much, and that's fine. Oh, but I'm gonna have to come back to this cave. Look at all this aluminium scrap. That's a lot. And you can see iridium lying on the ground over here. So I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that this is an iridium mining area. Could be wrong, but I am concerned about how close water is to this area. We maybe have a look over in that spot over there for a base. If there's water, I think there might be water by those mushrooms. In the meantime, I do need to do some offloading, but I'm going to keep goods on me. So that can drop, that can go, Those 6 can stay. These can all get left behind. I'm full up. Alright, so I'll put more storage in here. This may not be the base location. So yeah, we got a little mushroom golden effigy going here. Very cool. Oh, I don't have any more oxygen. I think I've got some on the train. Let's pop up there and go and grab it quickly. I just want to hop over this hill. I do have oxygen and I've got some water. I'll take that. I need 1 more iron so I can build a box over on this side. Yeah, that nice little flat area there, that might be good if there's water close to that. I want to come around the corner over here because look at that. It's the mother lode of aluminium. So I'll put a container down. I need a piece of iron still. Grab that and put a door on. And let's see how much is in here. 22 bits. No problem at all. Okay, this little spot is clean. Look at all of these. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of aluminium here. There's more goo to clean. And I'll just pop out here to refresh my toxic side. That area is clean. I'll just run around here and find the rest of it. This might be the rest. Actually, it might not be. That means that the rest is somewhere up there. Let's do a quick top up. I'm just going to drop the goo in the corner. There we go. And I'm going to head up the hill. It might be in... there we go. It is up here. That's number 20. That's number 21. And this is the last one. And this means everything here is clean. And there is stuff to do. Open the storage. Good. Blueprint chip. Some fabric. Purification gel. We haven't really seen yet. I don't know what it's for. Right. That's fine. And there's a whole bunch of servers that we can come back for later on. But most importantly, look at all this aluminium. So basically we have an aluminium farm that we can come and rip up and grab all of these because I think each of these has an aluminium but a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Alright, super. Let me top up myself. I'm just dropping goo all over the place. Grab myself a bit of water and I'm just going to head over here and see if there's maybe some water. Wait, is that water over there? So I just saw something out of the corner of my eye. Yes, there's water over here. I think I found the location for our base. I mean, it's not the prettiest location, but I think it's relatively central. This will be the spot. Aha! And there are bits to clean up. Right, I'm not actually going to clean up. I'm going to just hop out over here quickly, go and find some materials. And this is a huge flat area. Not bad. Not bad at all. I will put a box down. I don't know if this is going to be exactly where I'm going to operate from. But for now, we'll just put a box over here. And I see uranium around here. Ooh, could this be the uranium mining area? It might be. Yeah. Anyway, let's run around and clean some more goo up. I mean, while we're doing things, we may as well. Okay, I've got everything in this spot. Then over here, and it looks like over there. Okay, this area is tidy. There's some over here. And yeah, it looks like the last of it's going to be on that side. Oh, this is going to be a very nice location. And this should be the last 4. Oh, no, there's one more somewhere. Over there, I missed it. And my inventory's full. Wouldn't you know it? Right, I'm literally just going to drop the goo on the ground. And there it is. The last piece, and this is going to be our water source. So how much is in here? 200. Oof. All right, I'm going to build myself a little screen in here. I need a piece of iron. So we'll grab that. Build myself a blueprint screen and unlock the blueprint that I have. See what that gives us. Living compartment corner. Not exactly what I was looking for, but we can start anyway. So this will be basically our second mini starter base. Let me get some more materials. But I need to have a proper starting location. I don't want to build over the water. This little lake is a little bit too small, but I think I would like to have a pier going out. So we'll put a foundation grid in. Oh, and it orients that way. Yeah, let's see how that works. So if I had a pier, it would probably need to come from here. And I don't know how high this land rises. How far can I go at that level? It looks like I can go pretty far. It's quite flat. Yeah, that's a fair level. So this will be the area that we do our main base in. Start with a little back door over here. Something like that maybe? Is that centered? Not quite. So I will put another foundation grid over there so I can get a better idea from this angle. Okay, I want it to be, I think, about there. If I build a door, yeah, that's good. That'll do. So this will hover a bit, but at least I can build these platforms underneath. And it's high enough that I will be able to spread out fairly wide in this area. Good. So I'm going to pick up some spores. Do I see any mushrooms around here? Not really. And I'm running out of water. I don't see any of the pristine mushrooms. Yeah, not a single one. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to have to go and look for those because I want to get a few machines going down here. Starting with that crafting station and the detoxification machine. Instead of bringing the ones over from the other side, I'll just make the new ones over here. So iron and silicon, I'm going to need to drink water. I will need to eat food. That will fill me up completely. Right, so let's get that crafting station in here. I'm not going to expand this too much. I don't really need much here. Well, don't really need that at all right now. Although there is a T3 cleanup that I haven't got yet. I can make that on the other side because I have tungsten. And I have purification gel that I've found. But what I really want to do is the water collectors. I want to get this lake cleaned up. So I think I'm going to leave here. I'm going to head back. I know now exactly where I'm going to set myself up. I can go and do whatever I need to do on the other side. I will make... Oh gosh, it got dark all of a sudden. I will make the rocket launcher out on this side. I see there's uranium and iridium here already. So it's not really a rush to make it. And up to the station we go. Do I still have... Oh, I've got a lot of stuff in here. Actually, this is probably going to stay here. I am now out of... I've got some food, but I'm out of water. So let's hit the button and head back. But yeah, we've had a fairly good look at this side of things so far. There's still a lot of areas around here. There's a lot to go in that direction, and there's a huge amount in that direction. And I still don't have my compass. And we've come out on the other side, and there is a bit of a storm going on, so it's nice and dusty. And we're back. And I need to... Oh, there we go. I need to keep an eye out for some more pristine mushrooms. The spores aren't going to be a problem. Those mushrooms are a little bit more rare. But, home sweet home. Well, first mini home. So, let's start by gathering some items. First of all, I'm going to need this. So, I need 2 aluminium. Oh gosh, have I got aluminium? I've got aluminium. And then I need some magnesium and silicon. So, that's the magnesium. And there's the silicon. Now, I can finally get that compass sorted out. Right, there it is. Good stuff. Then, this T3... needs 2 plastic polymer. You can see where I've got the titanium. There's the tungsten. Not the titanium, the tungsten. And I will also need some of that plastic. I've got 1. And I do have a couple of pristine mushrooms in here. So let's grab 1 microplastic, 2 toxins. Pop in here, go and make a plastic polymer. And then I just need to pick up that tungsten. There it is. And I think I have everything on me to be able to make that T3. The T3 goo cleaning. There we go. That means we'll be cleaning up things a lot faster. Cool. How are we doing on power? We're still good on power over here. Over here, 257 of 2,000. Man, we've made good progress. 8 areas cleared. And about 117 kpu. Now, next unlock is the T2 toxin filter at 135 kpu. In terms of the regular terraformation unlocks, 875. Boy, we almost had atmospheric water collector. That is wonderful news. We got a flower pot. Totally useful. We got the grass spreaders. Now, they do use a bit of energy, but they also do give a fair bit of oxygen. And we got the biodome. I'm going to build that on the other side. And how far away? Oh, we're very close to getting our first ore extractor. Wow, things are really ramping up quickly. Right, purification is happening. Actually, was that on this board earlier? Might have been, and I just didn't take notice. But yes, we're approaching 1 GTI. That's pretty cool. We have got into the acid rains. We are 21.39 away from toxic eruptions. Ooh, does that mean that new areas are going to pop up? Possible. Anyway, let's see. What do we have in here? We got some water. We got some food. I'm going to need that. Take some more food with. I need to go and harvest. So we'll harvest all of these. And those can go in this box that is currently empty. And I do need to equip my compass. So now we can see the direction. And have a look at what else we might need. I'm going to take the eggplant out of this container. A bit more water, maybe some more purification, and there's the ore extractor. Okay, so we're going to need to do some serious work on power. What else have I got in here? I'm not going to take that water with, although maybe I should. Go and drop these off in here. So I've got a bit of a collection here. Food hasn't been a problem. Water's been a little more tricky, and that will soon be solved. Yeah. One thing I didn't see on the other side was ice, and I don't know how much ice is left around here. I've cleaned quite a bit of it out, although I do see a couple of pieces down on this side. So let me get them while I can, and that's 4 pieces of ice. Yeah, I don't really see much more around. Might be bits and pieces like some down here, and maybe I can pick up a couple more mushrooms in this area, because it looks like this is a good place for them. And I must not forget, I need water. Actually, this maybe isn't a good place for the mushrooms. I've only found that one. Oh, but I did find a chest that I hadn't seen before. Right, good. More squash. I'll take the water. Yeah, that's okay. But I think we're good. Right, I think we're good with what we've got. Let's head out. I need to do some preparations before I start the work on the other side. Yeah, and I will have to find more of those mushrooms. I don't have many of them. That's going to mean I'm going to have to do a couple of trips back and forth to take supplies over to that side. Since I have quite a lot of supplies here, I will make water out of the ice. Okay, that's sorted, and then I can drop that water off, some of it anyway. The iridium, I think what I can do right now, let's just drop that in there, and I'm going to make things a bit smaller. I can make an iridium rod, so that shrinks an item down. So that's like carrying 9 items, and then I'll break this down and take it over with me. There's another piece of ice in here. What do we need for the grass spreader? Lots of water. I think that's going to come after I've made the atmospheric water collectors. And then I need to come in here and do a bit of cleaning out. I need to get this thing running so I can empty it, because I think I want to take it over from this side, or at least take it down once I've got one up on the other side. Then I can come in here and make a couple of plastic polymer, and there's the atmospheric water collector. So I think I'm going to put one up on this side for now, just to make sure that we have water. So we need a super alloy for that, and I have 0 here, so let me pop to the train and go and get one. Right, I need one of those. I will drop in one of the mushrooms over here, and then also take an aluminium from here. I think I will also drop off food and water and purification capsules I don't need on me right now. I don't even know I've got this goo on me. Yeah, let's drop the iridium rod, and I'll find something to do with the rest. So let's go back and secure our water supply. Oh, mushroom. I have everything to make the atmospheric water collector, so I'm going to build it right. Oh, impossible. I need to reach 1 MPU of purification. Oh, I didn't see that coming. 1 MPU. Oh my gosh, I'm miles away from that. Okay, water is going to still be a problem. And the lake water collector comes at 50 MTI. Oh, I think I said 1 GTI earlier. That's actually 1 MTI coming up. I need 50 of those to get to lake water. Well, doesn't that suck a bit? I have to be so super careful. Okay, right now I am sitting at a little bit of a dilemma. I need to increase my terraformation rate quite a lot. And the best way to do that is to put up rockets. So I need to get everything ready, and I think I'll be okay with everything on the other side. I've got a couple of the mushrooms, I've got some plastic, got some spores. What did I need for this? Yeah, I've got everything I need for that. I'm going to put up maybe another T1 atmospheric purifier. I just need 3 of the purification guys, and I've just offloaded all of them. So I can make 1. Yeah, I put them all on the train. Obviously, I need to increase that purification rate quite a lot as well. And I need food, I need water. Oh, wait, there we go. 2 capsules there. So let's go and build another one of these guys. And that can go right there. Our power is still fine. Yep, very, very much fine. And we just doubled what we were doing. I'll put a few more up on the other side once I've found everything that I need for them. In the meantime, what is unlocking next? The T2 toxins filter at 135. So yeah, we're almost there. Yeah, I need water for the nuclear reactors. I don't have that much water. I'm going to have to be very, very careful. I'll take water. I'll take most of this with. Take the food with. And we're going to go and set up shop on the other side. I think maybe because this is finished, I should take this one down and move it over to the other side. Just make sure there's nothing in it. Oh, there is. Damn. And I don't have space. So we'll drop the basic stuff off. We'll take this out. And I'm going to need to offload some of that. So we will throw that in. and break this down. And then I have everything that I need. I have food, I have water. Don't have a lot of food, but I think I already have some stashed on the other side. So let's head back to where our main base is going to be. Yeah, there's going to be a bit of back and forth for a while until I'm settled over there. Right, let's have a look in the box. Yeah, I've got some food, got some water. Yep, all right. That's fine. Let's go across. I might need to rush things a little bit now. Right, we are back. So I can hop off and immediately go over to that side. I don't think anything in the box is of terrible importance. I just want to start getting the water cleaned over on this side. Yeah, because once this is clean, we'll be able to put our algae generators and water collectors in there. So let's immediately go and drop our first one off. That is going to be this one. There you go. You can get started. I need 2 titanium and 2 iron, and then I'll be able to process those toxic waters that we get out. Yeah, and I don't see any ice over on this side. And for now, I think I'll just put this over here. That should be okay. That's mainly going to be doing water, just to get this pond cleared out. It's pretty deep. So yeah, good for algae. And maybe I can do a couple more of them. I did bring more than 1 mushroom. So let's throw some of these spores in the box. Let that happen. Sorry, some of the goo. Yeah, that'll make the microplastics. I need 2 microplastics and a mushroom. And damn, where are the mushrooms? Did I leave them on the train? Or did I use them? Don't know. I need to get a storage box into that box of mine, the temporary box. So, put this over here. Offload a few things that I don't need, like that. And the spore, toxin. Don't need that on me now, or that. I'm going to need water and food soon. So I'll keep a couple of those. I've got a fabric for some reason. Let's head back to the train and go and grab some stuff out of that box. Alright, we are here. So there's another mushroom. Good. I'll take the iridium rod. I'll leave some food and water on the train. Take a bit of this. Yeah, in fact, I should probably take a bit more. Yeah, that'll do. So right now, I need to have some food and some water. And then I need to look for titanium and iron. I'll need to find some over on that side. Right, we're back. I'm gonna need 3 super alloys on me because I'm gonna build a rocket launcher. This can stay behind. Let's see if our stuff is ready over here. It is. I'll need 2 microplastics, and then I can build myself another one of these. So that'll clean the water a bit faster. Let's make sure that this one is good. Okay, we can take some out. And there's the T2 toxin filter. We'll drop the water off, let that get processed. Actually, you know, we're going to be okay on water. We'll just use those small capsules. So right now I need 1 more iron and 3 titanium. And where am I going to build my launch pad? I think maybe a little bit over here. Give myself enough space away from that area. Right, rocket platform. That is, I suppose that's fine. Right about there. Excellent. Okay, so that's done. That means we can launch some rockets. And I have 4 rocket engines, so I don't have to stress about those. I will need to loot some boxes. I think between episodes, maybe I'll go and grab some more resources from the other side. Probably build a couple more containers onto this one. But what I really want is the large living compartments, the 2x2s. And I think that gets unlocked with blueprints. So that's going to take a bit. Anyway, we have made progress. We've just reached 1 MTI. So we've done well there. Some of the stuff, especially things that use water, like the food growers, they will have to move over here. I'm going to leave the power infrastructure I've got over there. I have more uranium lying around here, so that's great. Then I'll be able to put another power supply unit somewhere around here. There should be enough here, and with the rockets that I'm going to launch, we'll get a little bit more uranium even, but there's enough here to, I think maybe if we're lucky, put up 2 of the little nuclear power plants. Yeah, that's where I'm going to leave this one. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And tell me if you think this location is good. Obviously, we don't have the map yet, so can't really tell how central it is, but I have an idea because I did fiddle around with this a little bit while it was in development. So, yep, we'll be good. And yeah, I'll do a little bit of collecting and organizing in between episodes, get some more stuff across from the other side. But thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, cheers.